In Colorado's tight governor's race, neither candidate is a fan of the state's famous issue, legal retail marijuana.
We have been very concerned about making sure it stays out of the hands of teenagers.
I didn't like it in the first place.
Republican Bob Beauprez hasn't tried the stuff.
It's one thing I've managed to miss in my entire life.
Governor John Hickenlooper has, but
when I was younger, I did a lot of dumb things.
Both say they'll comply with the will of the voters, but neither is terribly high on pot, striking in a state that voted by a wide margin to allow retail sales of the drug in 2012. 11 months after the law kicked in, Coloradans will vote in a gubernatorial election dominated by everything but pot. And yet, the issue's hard to miss. Now, the medical dispensaries are selling recreational marijuana too. Marijuana may not be the main issue in this campaign, but it's certainly a visible part of the backdrop. It popped up this month when Hickenlooper was asked about his state's great experiment.
I opposed it from the very beginning. As a matter of fact, what the hell? I'll say it's reckless.
That was in a debate. You don't have time to think. They said, well, did you think it was reckless? Yeah, I guess it was. What I meant was it was risky.
It led to national headlines and calls to the industry.
I did, in fact, talk with him about those comments. And we did emphasize our frustration.
This same industry reportedly forked over $40,000 to the governor's campaign at a fundraiser just months ago.
Hundreds of fundraisers, and I think there was one that was organized by the marijuana industry.
Beauprez said he would not accept donations from the industry.
I wouldn't knowingly accept that, no.
And then there's the issue of repeal. Hickenlooper said a vote on repealing the law would be premature. Beauprez seemed to endorse repeal during a debate. He's backed off that debate comment. And, when pressed, he would not say he'd lead a repeal campaign.
Because I don't think we know yet. That's the issue. This was just passed. It's brand new.
Even so, the perception in the pot industry? Beauprez could be bad for business.
If Bob Beauprez were to win, I think there'd just be uncertainty. He seems to be a little bit more hostile to the industry as well.
Both candidates say this isn't a major issue and swiftly pivot to those that are.
Jobs, the economy, healthcare,
public safety,
education.
But in Colorado, the fledgling cannabis industry is just getting started. Tax revenue from marijuana sales is projected to top $47 million this fiscal year. And activists say they'll be an increasingly vocal force in races to come.
We're maturing into more of a political constituency. And as years go by, I think that we're probably going to have higher expectations of our elected officials to support what we're doing.
For now, their choices are between an anti-pot candidate who never has.
People tell me you smell that, and I don't even pick up on that part.
And one who did, but likely will never again.
If you were to draw it out of me, I'd say I inhaled.
In Denver, Alexander Trowbridge, CBS News.